treasure, gold, slave and dig till you find where the riches lay, they lie. Am I lying about laying? Am I simply playing? Or is this more than deception wrapped in protection? These are more than just questions manifesting. Can we question our projections and self-image? The optics of people in cockpits, in aircraft and bridges of ships, travelling back and forth like a pendulum to distant origins, within the Orient, pirating philosophies to them privately piloting, reveling in the selling of repackaged Western mindfulness. Yoga, martial arts, spices, tea and fruit, methodologies within a piece for the white dazed and confused, who refuse to see it is reused. Claws, teeth, eyes and beak adorn in glamorous ways. Riches are about how well they are displayed. It's blasphemous to make a pact for us, the impact to ask for what they took, to give back to us? Spirits lifted, but really hearts lowered, souls of kinfolk lost within strokes of governments co-signing deaths for their dough. Bread is on the rise and our flour goes to the families of the dead one. At the wake, where we pray, where the dead lay, because of the deadly, won't wake the dead, but they are turning in their graves profusely. No news is good news, especially when their news involves a history of their noose, so loose for me and you, that creates a produce of strange low-hanging fruit. The gravity of your tolerance is apples to oranges. It's not honouring but dishonest foraging in the forest when its inhabitants are forced to abandon it. Them offering olive branches and you strip resources and plant them in blood-soaked sand in a fertile nation where stolen people are the crops of plantations on stolen land. How did we move our faith from the sun and sky, rain and seed, to man-made concepts of privilege and greed. Privilege is not the village I'm living in, or what we want or need. There is no class in being a class that surpasses without seeing people who lack basic needs. Harvests were once about abundance, where a community would prosper and in the sun dance, celebrating the rain and equilibrium they conjured. Now the harvesting of gold and gemstones, those mementos are trinkets of the indigenous, the ones you think less often, the forgotten. It takes a village to raise children, but what if these children have nowhere to belong? No building to build things, no resources to reinforce this ideal. The idea to wield these innate treasures, to generate pleasure, to elevate and to make better, to be institutionalized, or go off and make your own cheddar. Chains detain. There's a bounty of riches where you lay. Shed the reins, child. Fill and occupy space. Diaspora. I ask for a direct correlation to mass borders. I ask for us. These lines our ancestors passed for us. These lives our ancestors passed for us. I sing for their souls in a mass chorus. My ancestors thought themselves to be workers. Our parents, before us, sacrificing their dreams like goats on an altar for us. They altered for us to have purpose. To my kinfolk, the dirty work they loathe to do, that they offered you, beholden to you, molded you, encoded you, keratin skin that the sun kissed, black hair that the wind whipped, flattened nose for arid air. It is a blessing. The ones to claim the earth are always tested. The blackened soles of feet that grounded us all. Dirty work is just connections to earth. Hard graft, enlightened hearts, and traditional crafts become national art. Giving birth to a people with volcanic veins, sun souls and fiery spirit, with foreign names and a struggle inherent. The ones you softened were hardened by the fire belt. That's their acquired wealth. They might as well dyed themselves in hues of goldish brown, when they could have dyed themselves in red and bled, impaled on silver. Tired and old, they toiled, tried to fold the land and soil, and in their turmoil, produced a nation from Spaniard royals. Find abundance within the ancestral consciousness. There you'll find that's where the riches lie. Bahalana.